Today marks a significant turning point in the UK's industrial landscape as Tata Steel officially ceases production at its Port Talbot steelworks, the largest in the country, after more than a century of operations. The closure of Blast Furnace 4, the last operational furnace, is a poignant moment for thousands of workers and the local community in South Wales, leading to nearly 3,000 job losses and an emotional message to employees. Tata UK's chief executive Rajesh Nair acknowledged the gravity of this day, describing it as one filled with great emotion and reflection. He emphasized that while this transition is difficult, it is a necessary step toward a greener future for steelmaking in the UK. We are committed to investing in sustainable practices that will not only benefit our company but also contribute positively to the environment, Nair stated.
Want to boost your income effortlessly? There's a simple, little-known way to do it. Curious? Check the link in the description and see for yourself.
The transition to green steel. The decision to close the traditional blast furnaces comes as part of Tata Steel's strategic plan to invest £1.25 billion in electric arc furnace technology. This innovative method will utilize UK-sourced scrap steel and is expected to significantly reduce carbon emissions. The transition to electric arc furnaces represents a shift from coal-based production methods, aligning with the UK government's broader goals for achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050. However, this transition will not be operational until 2028, leaving many workers uncertain about their futures in the interim. The delay has raised concerns among employees and unions about job security and the adequacy of support during this period of change. Roy Rickus, General Secretary of the Community Union, expressed deep sadness over the closure, stating it is an incredibly sad and poignant day for both the steel industry and the communities that rely on it. He criticized Tata's rejection of alternative plans that could have mitigated job losses and ensured a smoother transition. We believe there were viable options available that could have preserved jobs while still moving towards a greener future, Rickus remarked. Economic impact and support measures. The closure of Port Talbot's blast furnaces not only affects direct employees but also has far-reaching implications for the wider supply chain. Many businesses that depend on Tata Steel are bracing for challenges ahead. Local suppliers and service providers are now faced with uncertainty regarding their futures as contracts may be impacted by this monumental change. In response to these challenges, the Welsh Government has announced funding to assist affected businesses during this transition phase. Joe Stevens, Secretary of State for Wales, emphasized the importance of supporting both workers and businesses impacted by these changes. The government has established a £13.5 million fund aimed at helping those who will face economic hardships as a result of this historic closure. Stevens stated, "We are committed to doing everything we can to support those affected by this decision. It's crucial that we work together to ensure that communities can adapt and thrive in this new landscape." The fund will provide training opportunities for displaced workers and financial assistance for businesses looking to pivot or diversify. The future of Port Talbot. Despite the end of traditional steel production at Port Talbot, Tata Steel assures that operations will continue through hot and cold strip mills processing imported steel slabs. This shift marks a significant change in how steel is produced in the UK, with an emphasis on sustainability and lower emissions. Professor Geraint Williams from Swansea University noted that this closure signifies a major shift in steelmaking within the UK. He remarked on the historical significance of Port Talbot, stating that it has been integral to Britain's industrial heritage. For over a century, Port Talbot has been synonymous with steel production in Wales. Its closure marks not just an end but also a transformation toward more sustainable practices, Williams explained. Moreover, Tata Steel's commitment to investing in green technologies reflects a broader trend within the industry as companies worldwide seek to reduce their carbon footprints. This transition aligns with global efforts to combat climate change while ensuring economic viability. Community response and sentiments. The local community has expressed mixed emotions regarding the closure. While many recognize the necessity of transitioning to greener practices, there is palpable sadness over the loss of jobs and the impact on local families. Community leaders have called for unity as they navigate these challenging times. Local resident and former steelworker David Jenkins shared his thoughts. "It's hard to see such an iconic part of our community come to an end after so many years. But I understand that we need to look towards a sustainable future." Jenkins emphasized the importance of providing support for those who will be affected by job losses.
Would you like to uncover effective strategies to generate income from home and achieve financial freedom? Join our course and learn how to transform your skills into lucrative opportunities that will change your life.
A new chapter begins. As we reflect on this historic day for Tata Steel and the broader UK steel industry, We recognize both the challenges ahead and the potential for innovation in green steelmaking. While today marks an end to an era of traditional steel production, it also opens doors to new opportunities for sustainable practices in manufacturing. The path forward will require collaboration between government bodies, industry leaders, and local communities to ensure a smooth transition into this new phase. The commitment to green technology not only aims at reducing emissions but also seeks to create new jobs in emerging sectors. Thank you for following this important update on Tata Steel's transition at Port Talbot. Stay tuned for more insights as we continue to monitor developments in this evolving situation. Don't forget to subscribe for updates on industrial news and economic trends. You won't want to miss what happens next in this critical transformation. Your support helps us bring you timely information on issues that matter to our communities and industries today.